This video has been requested by Ifti Ali, who was asking in response to my video on 5 websites where you can download videos for free and you can use them as B-roll, etc. And they were asking, how can you extend these videos to make them a little bit longer for your project? So I'm going to show you a couple of ways right now. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you like these types of videos. Share them with your friends and you will be notified if you hit the notification bell when I have new videos coming out. Let's jump straight into the tutorial. Okay, first of all, you would go to either Pixabay or Pexels or your website of choice, and you would search through and find something that was a high quality video. This video that I'm choosing now is in 4K, and I'll decide where to download it to and check the attributions. And I'm now trying to download another video clip just so that I can have a couple of examples. And once you've downloaded it and saved it to where you want to, we want to open it in our video editing software. Okay, so here we are inside Premiere Pro, and I'm going to show you 2 ways of extending the length of a clip. The first way is to change the duration of the clip by using the rate stretch tool. You can simply press R on your keyboard and stretch the clip, making it longer by dragging it to the right. You can make it shorter by dragging it to the left. And what you would then do after you've adjusted your clip size, you would play it back, and depending on the resolution and quality of your original clip will depend on how well this works. So the higher the resolution, the smoother it will be when you play it back. The second way of changing the duration of the clip is by looping the video from a specific point, and I'll show you that next with a different clip. So first of all, I'm going to drag the next clip onto the timeline, and what we can see as we scrub through this clip, we can see that the character's running forward towards a white light. And what I notice about this white light is it actually gets brighter, giving the appearance that the character is actually making it towards the end of the tunnel. So for this loop to work properly, I need to select specific places in the clip that I would like to cut so that it seems like a seamless repetition of him running through. So I'm going to use C on my keyboard to make a cut of the shape, to make a cut on my timeline. And then I'm going to also find the point at which the light gets brighter, and I'm going to make a cut there. And what I'm going to do is drag the end where it gets brighter right to the end. And then what I'll do is I will make copies of my looped section just to see that it looks as if the person is just continually running towards the end, but not quite reaching there yet. So let me grab this section here and just swap those around. And what I'm going to do is hold down Option on my keyboard. I'm using a Mac, and just drag this piece, and it extends the length there. And now I can see these cuts in between. So what I'm going to do is, it seems like it will run smoothly, but I'm going to use some video transitions. I'll use a cross dissolve to make it seem a bit smoother on the transition between each clip, so that it doesn't quite look like it's been cut. So just drag these into place. And now hopefully when I play it back, it should look a lot smoother on the transition and not seem as if it's a different clip or a different section of a clip that's repeated. I like the look of that. So that has extended the duration of this clip. And again, these are little tips that you can use depending on what clips you have. It just delayed the man reaching the lights at the end of the tunnel. Okay, now moving over to Final Cut Pro. For any users of Final Cut Pro, once you've imported your media, you can drag it onto your timeline in a similar way that you would do inside Adobe Premiere Pro. But now what we're going to do is we're going to use both techniques on this clip. I'm going to clip off the end, and I'm going to Option, click and drag so that I've got an extended piece, so it seems like we're continually flowing here with the C. And I'm going to add a transition here so that it looks a bit smoother when we cut over. So I'm going to select the transitions, grab the cross dissolve and put this in between the clips, and hopefully this makes the transition less abrupt and a bit smoother. So I'm just gonna, again, click Option and drag, and then extend it even further. But you can also click on the speed icon just underneath your preview screen, and that will then change your clip speed, and you can simply click and drag at the top to the right and to the left. It is the equivalent to the rate stretch tool within Adobe Premiere Pro. So again, that's a way of slowing things down and speeding things up, extending the length of your clip. Okay, and let's do the same thing with the second clip as well. Okay, so let's drag this clip to the timeline as well. We'll do the same thing that we did inside Adobe Premiere Pro inside Final Cut Pro. So dragging it to the timeline, we can now find our points in which the light starts to get brighter, and we can just drag the end here. And I'm just Alt clicking or Option clicking and dragging to just duplicate that section. Now I'm going over to the transition effects, adding my cross dissolve just as I did inside Premiere Pro. Drag those in place, and then once we've dragged them in place and we are happy, we can have a quick review and see what it looks like in transition. That looks nice and smooth. So we have now effectively extended the length of our clip and delayed the man running to the end of the tunnel. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful. As per usual, there's some handy links in the description, and don't forget to check out the merch store if you'd like to support and help keep this channel alive. Take care, see you next time.